So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm back with another problem statement in React JavaScript. So as you can see here, we have a problem statement which is create a multi-step form. We have to build a multi-step form with a progress indicator. Each step should have its set of inputs and users should be able to navigate between the steps. So those who don't know about the multi-step form, you can see here a multi-step form is a form that is divided into multiple steps, or you can say sections, allowing users to input information gradually rather than all at once. This can enhance the user experience also, and especially for lengthy or complex form we use this. And each step typically represents a specific set of information or actions, and users can navigate through these steps until they complete the entire form. So that is something we have to build using React JavaScript and React hooks. So if you are new to my channel, make sure that you like and subscribe my channel so that you don't miss the awesome videos. So let's get started. So first of all, I will create React arrow functional component and export. And after that, I will import some hooks like the use state, and I will create one use state. One is the current state, final will be the set current state, and initially it will be 1. Now we have to modify our JSX, so we will write section, not selection. So I think my VS Code extension is not working. I have to see that, so I will give the section a class name which is landing section, and then in the div I will give row and container. After that I will create another div, and inside I will write multi-step form as a class name. After that I will write h2, and inside h2 I will write multi-step form, and I will write the step as the current state, or instead of the current state I will change the name to current step. Same for the final, and I will update the state here also, current step. After that, always try to create the state which represents the meaning. Okay, I will give the progress indicator as a class name, and inside I will write some span tag, and inside I will write 1, and I will give the class name also. So it is equals to the current state, the current step, initially it is 1, so I will give a class name to active, and if it is not, then the blank string, and I will copy this span tag, paste it below, and same I will change the current step to 2, and I will add a border also when the step changes. Same for the third one, and I will change the text 2 and 3, the last one for 3. Now after this div I will write current step if equals to 1, then we will show our one form. Inside I will write label, I will write a step 1, enter your name. After that I will give this input tag, just I will remove the br tag, and instead of name I will write name as step 1. I will give the placeholder to name. I will create one button also. Actually my extension is not working, so it's creating problem writing the JSX. Here I will write a text next, and I will give a one click to be handle next. This function yet to be defined, and let's create the form data state. which will be responsible for managing all the inputs. So I will write form data. Final state will be set form data, and it is going to be an object. So we will write step 1, initially a blank string. I will copy this step 1, paste it below, and step 2, and then step 3. And I will give the onChange value here. So first of all, I will give the value to be form data dot step 1, and then on fire of onChange, not on play, I want a onChange, and I will fire a function which is handle change. So I will define our function here. I will write const handle change. It will accept an argument e, which is a synthetic event. Arrow function of JavaScript, and I will write name and the value to be equals to e dot target. After that, I will update the final state set form data, and I will get the initial form data by the spread operator. After that, I will append the new value to value. So this will append the new data also. So after this, I will update the handle next also. So I have to define this function handle next, arrow function of JavaScript, and it just increment the step from the current step to +1. Okay, and then let's define the previous function also, because we want the previous function if the user is navigated to second step, if he or she wants to see the previous value, so he or she can easily navigate to the previous one. So for that, I will write current step -1. Okay, so same, I will copy this whole thing and paste it below, and I will write current step to be 2, and instead of enter your name, I will write enter your email, and in the placeholder I will write test@hotmail.com, and form data dot step 2, and in the onChange, I have already defined the onChange. So in the handle next, we want a handle previous also. So just before handle next, we will give this function handle previous, and we will write previous as a text here. So now I will copy this whole part again, paste it here. Now it will be step 3, and I will write enter your designation, whether he or she is a SD programmer or any other thing, and I will write here step 3 and step 2 here also, and type text to type email. You can check, but you can modify this on the basis of your need. So I will write here SD and the form data dot step 3, and we have already defined our handle change, handle next, and handle previous. So on the third point, we need a submit button, not a handle next, and we will write handle submit. So we will define this function here. So on the bottom of handle previous, we will create this function, arrow function of JavaScript. We will log the data also. Okay, we will write form submitted successfully, and we will log the data as form data. So spelling is wrong for successfully. After that, I will create another state so that user can see the log data on the web page. So on the above handle change, we will create another use state. I will write is submitted. It will be a boolean value. Initially it will be false, and on the basis of the handle submit, we will set the final state to true. Okay, and after that, after this current step 3, we will show a div with the form data. So we will give the class name form data display. Our spelling is wrong, display. And inside this div we will call our state. So we will call is submitted. If it is true, then show the form data. So inside div I will write h3 and I will write form data. After that I will use a pre tag, and inside I will write json.stringify form data, and instead of 4 I will write 2. So basically we are getting the data as an object. In the form data you can see here we have this the form data as an object, and we are stringify using json.stringify, and then null is basically for the array and other thing, so we will skip this, and 2 is the spacing for the indentation purpose. So that is something you can also search for this and read the documentation for that. So if not, then we will show this paragraph text, no form data submitted yet. So after doing this, I think our code looks fine from top to bottom. And one thing more, we have to import the CSS also. So we will import the CSS from outside the components, multi-step form.css. So you can see here we have this CSS file which is multi-step form, and it's the basic CSS we have, like the maximum width, margin, padding, border, background, box, shadow, height and width, and the label and the input tag and the button also, and same for the heading and the border radius and overflow. So that is something. So after that, if we will navigate to our server, which is localhost/challenge2v32. So I think something is wrong. I just forgotten any class name. Okay, it's not, this is not the from, it will be form. After that it works fine. So you can see here we have this the multi-step form, and we have the active state for the step 1, and step 1 is enter your name. So let's suppose if I write Ritvik as the first step and click on the next, so our next step is enter your email. So I will write ritvik@gmail.com. So after that if I click on the next, then the last step is step 3, enter your designation, and I can navigate to the previous one also. So I will write as SD also, and then if I click on the submit, you will see the log data. We have the step 1 as Ritvik, step 2 as ritvik@gmail.com, same for the step 3. So that is something we have implemented our logic for the multi-step form data. We have this type of logic here, and you can also modify this part of code. You can enhance this logic, and you can also try adding some more CSS, like you can see here we have this the step 1, 2 and 3. So try adding the border between these two. So this is it. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any doubt regarding this, so let me know in the comment section. And till then, thank you for watching.